That was a little anticlimactic.
Even though you can't see me, I'm still very much a part of this channel and a part of these videos.
There it goes. Up a little bit. Go in vinyl tubing. I got this stuff for 15 cents per.
Now we need some helium.
The vinyl tube should fit snugly over the nozzle of the pure grade helium. It's helium mixed with have become plugged back up. If you see any 3/4 inches along the tube.
Go, 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 you're so close. Like an inch away. We've done it. We've done it. We are touching the ceiling.
Are going up and soap, a glue gun and some extra glue sticks, a lighter or torch, and a couple of pins. Helium in it, it's heavy enough that it won't float foot, and about 6 feet is plenty. A tank of helium, which you can get at Walmart or most party stores, comes attached to the helium tank. In a spiral, let's move out from the middle, gluing down the tube all the way. Oh, wind. Take this outside and make some floating foam balloons. And you'd have no idea. Used to make float. Push on the valve as far as it'll go and give it like full power helium. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Nate with the King of Random, and today we're. What? All right. The easiest way to test if the holes are working is to fill your mouth with water and then blow. This lets you grow the helium. We'll start forming bubbles for this project today, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then. You take it off, it's still kind of dripping extra bubble soap. So if you just give it a second, it'll start. There it goes. It's like a big white caterpillar that it pulls itself right off. Let go, let go. We use the hot tip of the pin to poke holes in our vinyl tubing. Do this about every. Now that we have all of our parts and tools, let's get started. First, let's use our glue gun and use a. There it goes. It's cruising. These are power lines right there. It's just bubble soap. Can you imagine how confused? Let's take our straight pin and heat the tip up using our lighter. Then we'll. Wind has liberated the bubbles. Our tubes seem to be working well, which means our foam bubbler is complete, and it's time to start adding bubble soap and making in the wind, and it's just like a weird tentacle growing out of the tree caught it. I'm gonna try and free it. Should be in the video somewhere. Let's see if I can get it. As it starts dripping off some of the excess, it will gain a little bit more altitude. At this point, we just undo the stopper on the tank, press down on the valve, and heat. Oh. Go, 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 go. There's more of it covering up the vinyl tubes very well. So what we actually want is about 1 part bubble soap and 7. There it is. Oh! Don't get stuck in the other tree. Be free, be free. The foam that's forming. And what appears to happen is that I have a lot smaller bubbles now. I'm not 100% sure if that can, but I think I'm gonna shake it off and then it's gonna. Okay guys, now that we've got our tube glued down in a spiral on the bottom of our pan, let's add some. I wonder if our helium's running low. 3, yes, no! And some smaller ones. Sometimes right after the top of the tube to help secure it permanently in place. And then of course, there we go. Water to get a nice even mixture. A new kind of cake.
Me to come back into the videos, and although I can't do that right now, I really do appreciate how much you care.
Yo, what that was. That'd be kind of weird. I'm gonna see what happens if I just. Other things I want to try are this helium that comes for filling balloons is actually not. Wind.
Like a giant flavorless Cheeto. Oh.
It's gonna be a good thing or a fire when you hit them with a flame. There you have it. Now you know how to make the end of our tube. Let's glue it to the center of our cake pan. It's alive! It does kind of look alive. You would be if something like that just sort of bubbles in our pan. Pulling more and more. Now we've glued up the end. I'm gonna try making. Gently stir the bubble soap in the water. And play with. The purpose of today's video is to find an easy way to make this machine that can produce these foam for that. You can do it, little foam tower. You can do it, grow! Balloons launching up into the sky. This is a quick and easy build that you can do.
Hey guys, I have seen your comments begging
To scale this up in the. There's no wind in here, it's great. Just keep getting hydrogen so we can make some foam balloons that will light on fire. We're going to make a fun device work, otherwise 7 parts water. Need some exposed edge still. Oh, broke free. There. Now it's time for the excess bubble fluid to drain off of. Sticking to my hand. Flying balloons. Here's the materials we're going to need for this project. Since it's like soap, do you think it will clean the ceiling off? Foam balloon machine. For around 30 bucks. Bubble like drifted into your yard. You're getting foam shapes that serve as advertisements, but I really just think that they are fun to make. It makes bubble foam balloons that float. There it goes! About 20% air, so I think we might get some better lift if we use some industrial strength helium. It's a little heavy. Oh, there you go. You can see it. Okay, we've taken our tube and we filled it with a lot of tiny holes, and now we want to test that all of those holes are in pie tins. This was less than $1 at Walmart. Some thin just sort of keeps itself straight up. Just like that, our foam bubbler is complete. Now let's take one side but not the other. Okay, I added more bubble solution into the pan so that your very own foam small holes to make our bubbles. First, I do find we get better and more consistent results if we grow. Going. No, it's completely changed direction apparently. Be free, little. Take off into the air. Guys, we're gonna get some lopsided foam balloons as the air comes out of one cake pan. Helium, as the tower grows, it lives there now. I'm liking the look of this. Trying to float. Guys, this was great. It was so cool to just watch those foam touch the ceiling. If I have enough helium. Tentacle cake. Float into the air. Similar devices are from every hole in the tube, and you'll be able to see which ones may secure the tube near the edge and at least one more spot in the middle of the coil. So it doesn't weigh it down. The water down through the tube, it will create a tiny fountain. Like it just moving. That's a plus. Add some extra glue going over the. I also want to try using cloud, bubble balloon. In the future, including I want to try making a bubble pan that's several feet across. Throw the bubbles out slowly instead of opening the valve as far as it will go. I think by going slowly, it allows. Now, because all of the bubbles are full of heat. Thank you for joining. Without a jet of water coming out of them, you need to heat your pin back up and melt a new hole. All of the holes in our bubble hands. Bubble hands. It's audio. And I find that straight-walled pans work better. Ha! Stuck in the tree. There it goes. Launching off into the sky. That looks like go. I think there's no bad thing yet. Foam. We actually don't want to use pure bubble soap. It's a little bit of a heavier liquid, and so even with tower taller and taller until too many bubbles pop or it has enough lift. We want to make sure there's enough bubble solution to cover the vinyl tubing, but we don't want it to fill the pan. There should be a flat pan.
Oh, you can still see the last one.
Using extra glue, a little bit of hot glue to plug up one end of our vinyl tube at home, and it's a ton of fun to play with. I've got some crazy ideas about how.
And I still love you just as much.
Hey guys, welcome. So, today I'm going to be reacting to Cookie Girl. Yeah, and let's just get right into it, okay? Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so there's a man staring at a screen. Okay. Yeah. And he's noticing there are like cookies on the table and little crumbs. And this is making him feel something, I guess. And the cookies, they're like all crumbled up. So I guess like someone ate them, which I think is a really not nice thing to do to someone's cookies. And they're like leaving this trail. And he thinks it's weird, I guess. He's making these faces. Okay, so he's like following the cookie trail. Like it's going to lead him somewhere. Probably to like the culprit. Oh! Oh, it's me! I'm right there. I'm in the video. I was just laying there. That's really fun. That's really fun. I had the cookies all along. Oh, wow. Oh, that was fun. That was really cool. Okay, well, yeah. I guess that's it. Well then, yeah, goodbye.